This is Coach and the Kid. I'm the Kid, and today Coach and I will be reacting to highlights of Ausar Thompson's third Summer League game. Let's get right into it. I'm sure Coach will be happy as he's his favorite player no matter what he does. But you gotta take a look at that.
113-101. And the Raptors are 0-2 coming into the game as Dick gets denied at the free throw line. Grady Dick guarding him man-to-man. He is locking that matchup, showing that he's not just going to be a defender.
Okay, so again, man, watch this. I have never, ever seen anybody do a 180 behind the back. Well, not a true 180, but a behind the back alley-oop. Maybe DeAndre Jordan. Man, just incredible athleticism. Let's just watch the game first, see what he do first, and then incredible pass there.
For the bucket and one. And that's his game. Floor. Amazing. And Roden, who started hot, nothing.
Watch the toughness.
Get
off me. Get off me. Yes, sir. Get in the weight room.
Isiah Thompson just outworked everybody.
No excuses, man. These dudes been preparing for their moment for years. That's why I don't take no slack off of nobody, man. Don't tell me you the man when you knew this day been coming for 4 years and you not ready. You know what I'm saying? Cooked.
Mid-range off the elbow. Yes, sir.
Water.
Thompson the line to our left.
Down 12 right now.
Courtside. We watch Ausar Thompson get to the free throw line. Ran into my guy Matt, the mayor.
This dude is a winner, man.
With OTE.
He got foul hitting the three.
Development. Yes, they move it to free throw line extended. Thompson, of course,
comes back. Bow. In your face. I missed one, then made one. Now it's a 6-point game.
Cutting the lead now to 6. Where it was mishandled by the Raptors, not getting that 2-for-1 and getting the basketball back. Ausar Thompson
thought he couldn't shoot.
And knocks down the 3.
The shot looked good. It wasn't just that it went in, it looked good. Give me that. You get nothing. What doesn't he do, man? What doesn't he do?
One thing's for sure, Grady Dick does not like playing against him. I haven't seen him make a shot over Thompson yet.
He had 22. I don't know if it was this game or whatever. He had 22, so give me that. Give me that. Still. Let's go. Let's go. Bucket. Y'all can't stop me. When the dude gets the Pistons are going to be so fun in the fast break. My goodness. Oh, my Lord.
All right, Ausar, congratulations. What's the grit your team just showed right now to pull that game
Okay, y'all done show some highlights.
I think we're the hardest playing team. Just because we're down like 17, we never gave up. And, I'm happy. Love playing with those guys.
You personally stuffed that stat sheet again. What's the pride you take in the versatility of your game?
When I'm not able to score, I want to be able to do it. All the other things. I want to stay on the court. So, although I'm very confident in my offensive game, these games I haven't been, when it hasn't been shown, I had to do something else. So
that's why I love them. We picked the wrong one, man. They had some more highlights, but listen, bro. First of all, everybody, and I do mean everybody, was hating on OTE before the draft. And that's why they were reluctant to put the Twins in the top, because they like, oh, these guys didn't play anybody. And I told everybody that would listen, I said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. There's competition in OTE. There are other NBA players in OTE. They just too young. What's my man named? Bryson Tiller?
Yeah, Bryson Tiller. Somebody they call Big Nate.
Big Nate can play in the NBA right now. And then there's a guard, I think, that's going to Kentucky. But dude, like what? How do you value OTE? All you got to do and say, you take the top high school players in America, and these are dudes that would go to different college teams, right? And so you might catch a dude in college like once every few games, 4 or 5 games or something like that. In OTE, it's like McDonald's high school All-Americans playing against each other all the time. And you have a developmental staff that's working on their game all the time. When you're in high school, you have school. You got to go to school. You got to, run between classes, run up the stairs, you socializing. You have all of these different, potential distractions. In a place like OTE or IMG or whatever, they're there to work on their game. They're not there to go to school. They get tutors and all that. And trust me, the Thompson twins ain't no dummies, okay? They parents weren't going for that. But they there to work on their game. They there to lift weights, all that kind of stuff. So if you took a lot of times these high school All-Americans will go to college and they won't even get to develop their game because, there's a player ahead of them, the coach, showing favoritism, whatever. When you go to these, someplace like an OTE, which I'm telling you is getting ready to just explode, they're able to hone their game. So I think a lot of people misread what OTE was. And just flat out, these guys are just incredible players. With that being said, I was trying to think of like the best prospect the Pistons have had in a long time. And the only person that I could go back to, you know what? I'm not going to even say his name because I don't want to jinx him. I don't want to jinx him. Let's just, Ausar is the best Pistons prospect that we've had in probably 20 years plus. 20 years, man. So turns back up into contact, missed that. Don't say the name. So what you about to say?
Better than 11?
I said 20 years plus. Boy, do you you know what year it is? That was more than 20 years. That was 40 years ago. Isiah Thomas was 40 years ago, man. Literally. So that's a long time. No, but after Isiah Thomas, we had some guys, and I'm telling you, there's not one of them that I would put over him. From a prospect, from a prospect standpoint, right? He still has to turn into that, but he can score, as I told you guys he could. He is gonna be an all NBA defender. Like, what's my man that plays really good? Tybal. Tybal is a great defender, but Tybal can't score. This dude plays Tybal level defense, but he can score as well. So how crazy is that? You know what I'm saying? He can handle the rock. Like, he's going to give you, when he hits his ceiling, he's going to be averaging like 27 a game, 25 to 27 a game, like 6 or 7 assists,
in these moments, see if they're able to do that here.
6 or 7 rebounds,
there's the stop.
a block and a half, and a steal and a half. Like those are MVP numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I just love him, man. What you over here looking at, bro?
I was just looking to see if Matisse Thybulle was still a free agent, because I was seeing articles about the Mavs were trying to sign him, but the Portland Trailblazers just matched their contract. So
I don't know what the Portland Trail I don't know where Thybulle plays. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, Pistons fans, get excited, bro. We got one. We got us one. The issue now is the fit. I don't believe that Jay Ivey and Cade Cunningham and Ausar Thompson will work for many different reasons. You're going to have to get rid of one of them, and you're not going to get rid of Ivy, and I wouldn't get rid of Thompson. So I both for Cade Cunningham and for the Pistons organization, I think it's best to give up Cade because they don't fit together. Cade, remember this video. Hear what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with Cade's game, but he's not as good as Isiah Thompson. Cade is a volume shooter, right? If you remember, like, he had a rough start to his career. He started off like 0 for 9, 1 for 9. Like, that's who he is. Some guys got to put up 20 shots to be effective, and Cade Cunningham is one of those guys. So he's going to take shots away from Ausar and from Ivy. That's the first thing. The second thing is Cade Cunningham turns the ball over a ton, and so does Ausar. You can't have two dudes who are super turnover prone on the team. You can live with maybe one, but not two. If you play Cade Cunningham and Ausar together, and I said this before, they're going to lead the league in turnover. It's not even a question.
And to me, Cade Cunningham also doesn't fit what I think Troy Weaver is going for, which is like a 2023 version of Run TMC. He's got two of the fastest players in the NBA leading the team. Cade Cunningham is not that fast. So in terms of fast breaks, he's not going to be that effective. So he just doesn't fit.
What do you know about Run TMC? What do you know about? Well, boy, Run TMC was out. You weren't even born.
I know more about the NBA than just the last 5 years.
Yeah, okay. I hope he ain't trying to do no new Run TMZ because that team didn't win nothing. But I get what you're saying. I just don't think he fits, period. You know? And so I've been thinking about who I would rather have rather than Cade. If we could get, Mikal Bridges for Cade, good night. Good night. Who else would I want for Cade Cunningham? Well, I would have said Zion Williamson, but they just signed Beef Stew, which, there's nothing wrong with Beef Stew, man. I like him as a person more than anything else. I really don't like his game. He doesn't do anything special. He's a bench player on a championship team. But, maybe he's a locker room guy or whatever. He's worked on his shot. He can hit the open shot, but he doesn't. I like guys that can block shots, and he doesn't do that. He contests. He plays hard, but he doesn't get any results because I don't know why. If it's athleticism or lack of length or whatever. But, yeah, I would have said Zion potentially because I want Zion to leave the Pelicans. And I believe that's a fair trade. If not the fact that maybe New Orleans would have to give something up. But given both their, they've been injured, and they both still on rookie contracts. A Cade Cunningham for Zion Williamson, I know for a fact it works on paper. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't do that right now with Beef Stew just getting some money.
Even if Brooklyn wanted to trade Mikal Bridges for Cade Cunningham, which I don't think they do, the contracts won't allow it. Bridges is getting twice the money that Cade Cunningham. So we would have to give up something else.
Is Brooklyn over the cap?
You see.
Okay, so you don't know. You on your computer, boy. I know things, boy. If they under the cap, it doesn't matter. Salaries don't have to match if they're under the cap. Most teams are over now, unfortunately. And it won't have anything to do with whether they want to or not. Mikal Bridges, if they don't start winning, not saying that they won't because I like their team, but if they don't start winning, he doesn't fit with what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not going to matter what they want to do. And if you're a young team, getting a guy like Cade Cunningham, that's a good get. That's a really, really good get. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a straight up trade anyway. It's probably gonna be like, in fact, you know what? You know who contract fixed perfectly? What's Mikal Bridges getting paid?
He's getting paid $22 million a year. He's on a 4-year, $90 million deal.
First of all, you gotta get him. Okay, because you know who else is making $20 million? I think like Jakob Poeltl or something.
He just signed.
I'm just saying what Mikal Bridges signed with last year. That's a hell of a that's the best contract in the NBA. I did not know you gotta get him. So what's Cade making?
Cade is making about $11 million.
Okay, so if you put Cade and what's Bogdanovich making?
20.
Bogdanovich making 20?
Yeah, he's the highest paid player on our team.
Okay. Well, you can package Cade and Isiah Stewart. That works. Who else is on the team in terms of money?
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on Gate Game today.
Thank you.
They can get it done. That's the bottom line. Even
Joe Harris is now on the team. He's getting paid $19 this year.
Okay. Well, what's the chance that they're going to want Joe Harris back after giving him to us? So, and what's Burks getting paid?
$10 million.
There you go. So, trust me, if they want Bridges, they have the pieces. The Pistons got a lot of trade pieces.
And that's why I'm trying to put kind of a little.
You want to hear something crazy?
Thompson is like, an absolute dime.
Pistons got enough pieces to get that.
For the bucket and one. And that's his game.
I hope they don't do that. Please don't do that. But they got plenty of pieces to get Damian Lillard. They probably got the best pieces out of almost every team. If you put together a package of Cade Cunningham, Bogdanovich, and B. Stu, that's enough to get Dame Lillard. You're gonna have to give up a pick or two. I don't want this. I want to be clear. But I'm just saying, Bogdanovich or Joe Harris or B. Stu, these are, somewhat coveted guys on decent contracts. You could easily turn that into really whoever they want. They could get James Harden easily right now. I'm not saying they should. Our focus needs to be Mikal Bridges. If we get, hear me, Pistons fan, and I'm going to wrap it up. Jay Ivey is a championship player. Ausar Thompson is a championship player. If they add Mikal Bridges, who is also a championship player, to the mix, the Pistons will win a championship within the next 5 years. Maybe 4. I'm going to say 4. The Pistons will win an NBA championship within 4 years with those 3 guys. If that's not enough to make the move, I don't know what else.